Claims for unemployment benefits unexpectedly rose last week. 419,000 Americans filed jobless claims. That's 50,000 more than the previous week. It's a stark reminder that the economy is not yet back to normal. Economists worry that the recovery process is slowing because of the quickly spreading coronavirus Delta variant. Domino's is warning customers they may have to wait longer for food. The restaurant says wait times have gone up in certain regions due to staffing problems. To help address the issue, Domino's is raising wages, a tactic that has helped restaurant chains attract employees. A law meant to give low-income people more access to healthy food isn't being followed. Our national investigative team found that's because the agency in charge has taken years to put the new law into action. Investigate TV's Lee Zurich looks into why there's a holdup in an attempt to bridge the great health divide.
Why is it taking so long for the federal government to fix this?
It's a really good question.
A program funded by your tax dollars is designed to help needy families get fresh, healthy food from stores that accept food stamps or SNAP benefits. But as our undercover cameras went down the aisles of rural mini-marts, gas stations, and dollar stores, we found shops selling karaoke machines and advertising lifelike baby dolls, all taking government dollars without offering much when it comes to nutritious choices.
Why would a business want to accept SNAP benefits?
3 reasons. Money, money, money. SNAP is big business.
But to tell you how this story impacts people, meet Edith Ruffin, who is the only source of fresh food in one rural area.
I love what he had me doing. I feel like I'm just in a good place in my life.
Ruffin grew up in Pine Hill in western Alabama. She says the last grocery store there closed 30 years ago. All that's left, a dollar store and 2 gas stations.
Well, that would be a good thing if the gas stations would have vegetables and fruits and what have you, but they don't, they don't.
Our undercover camera visited those remaining stores and found what Ruffin sees every day. A selection of canned and frozen foods, but no fresh fruit or vegetables or meats. To accept food stamps, most stores need to have at least 3 different food varieties in 4 major categories: fruits and vegetables, meat and seafood, dairy, and bread and cereal. But even meeting those requirements, a store isn't helping provide a balanced diet. And that's what lawmakers appeared to fix. But 7 years later, that fix hasn't happened. A 2014 law passed by Congress and on the books today strengthened the requirement for stores. It forced them to have more healthy food on the shelves. The important change, instead of requiring just 3 varieties of food for each category, the new law required 7.
This was an achievable improvement in terms of pushing stores to offer more, and our members wanted that.
But when the USDA put the law into effect, there was specific wording many lawmakers and convenience stores said was impractical.
They wrote them in a way that nobody understood or thought made sense.
Stores couldn't count things like bacon and deli ham as 2 types of food, just 1, since they're both from the same animal. In a category like meat, the options for getting 7 choices run out pretty quickly. So in 2017, Congress pulled its own mandate until the USDA fixed that. But to date,
It seems like Congress wanted to fix it so we wouldn't do an investigative report on something like this. It seems like you want this fixed, but we're waiting for years for something to happen and nothing's happened.
That's exactly right. I think everybody agrees this ought to be fixed. It would be helpful if the regulations were finalized so that more and more stores would get nudged along in the right direction, but we'll have to wait for the Department of Agriculture for that.
the Department of Agriculture declined our request for an interview and would only tell us by email they're currently determining the next steps. Lee Zurich, Valley News Live.
Our team also reached out to the convenience store in Pine Hill. They didn't want to comment. The Dollar General corporate office said it is planning to expand its fresh food options to 10,000 stores in the next several years. The FM Redhawks still on the road looking for another win. Devin Fry is in with highlights next.